Who was it called me?
It was probably my brother or Rich.
You or your brother or Rich called me. And I told Bobby, I said, there's some weirdos on the telephone, Bobby. He's wanting to do 200 hog hunts. And I think I told him to come on. I said, we'll never see him. And about that time, the door opened. It was Rich and David.
That's right.
Your brother. And, you know, we get calls like that all the time. We get crank calls and we get nuts. And I thought you was one of the nuts. But what was the reason? I can't remember now. Something about your deal in Texas had fell through with your hog hunters.
Yes, and we need somewhere a little closer to go.
And you was stuck with you needed a bunch of. So I guess it was a blessing out of necessity, but seemed like we hit it off pretty good, and the rest is history, ain't it?
Yeah.
I mean, tell you, boy, we've had some amazing adventures over the years, and you know, it's just weird how those friendships they get together there, but. You know, we got so many stories and so many road issues. Let's see, the first time you came, do you remember how many guys you brung the first trip?
Probably 12.
It was a crew.
Because I had all them hunts sold.
It was like for the first trip, it was like week after week after week for the first little. It was like 100-something hog hunts or something.
Yeah.
First time we met you, and I thought, well, boy, this might not be too bad after all. And
maybe these guys ain't weirdos.
I'm telling you, though, man, I wish I met a few more weirdos like that. I could retire and do more hunting. But you know, it's just funny how we've kind of grown to be buddies over the years and stuff. And you know, you do a lot of outfitting, I guess is the best way to put it. You do hunting and fishing. And tell us a little bit about what it is you do through Armstrong Outdoors.
We just like we did here.
Right.
We go, me and some buddies or my brother, and we'll go to a place and we'll just book a hunt and see how we're treated and what the facility's like. And then we'll strike a deal with them to start bringing people to their place.
Well, now what got you started to where you said, man, I think I might want to do something like this? What got you started in the business as far as
the outfitting business?
As outfitting business.
Companies that we bought our gutter material from,
okay,
would take us on hunts.
Okay.
So and then the other contractors were like, "Hey, we want to go with the Armstrongs."
That's the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
because we like to have fun.
But now you don't just do come here. You take you do deer hunts.
Yes.
You do gator hunts. You do bird hunts. You do fishing excursions. Man, you've been to Florida shooting iguanas, ain't you?
Yes.
Now, you got any cool iguana stories you want to share with us?
I guess the biggest thing would be the boys that was with us when we get to Palm Beach in the RV and we're cruising through town and these iguanas are everywhere. And
free range
iguanas.
To know
these two boys, they're 18 or 21, probably around their 20s. And they got their gammo guns in the RV. When they start seeing all these things, we're at a stoplight. They're getting their gammo guns.
Wait a minute. You didn't let them boys shoot out of the RV at a stoplight, did you?
No.
Or you're not going to tell me?
No, trust me. They were wanting to. They're like, no. Boys, they're right there. I'm like, no, we can't. We'll all go to jail and we ain't even got to hunt yet.
Well, you boys will be boys.
So we pull in the state park, and first thing they do, as soon as it slows down enough, they open the door and they're on a foot chase.
So
they try to catch one, about a 5-footer.
An iguana?
Yeah, so they thought they was going to run this thing down. They can run way faster than you think.
Well, okay, you said you camped in the state park. Could you actually hunt the iguanas in the state park?
No.
Well, how did you? I know this sounds ignorant, but did you book this through an outfitter?
Yes, a friend of a friend.
Okay.
Like, hey,
okay,
let's go try this.
So how did you hunt them? Up and down the canals on the boats?
Canals in town. Yes, and around the lake, the islands in the middle of the lake.
Now, what part of Florida were you in?
Just outside Palm Beach.
Palm Beach.
Yeah. So if you stay, our buddy Carlos will pick you up. Where if you stay at the Hilton, we'll drop you a pin, or we'll drop him a pin, and he'll pick you up right there in the channel. Well,
back in the late 80s, I lived in Fort Lauderdale working, and I don't remember chasing too many iguanas around at that time, but...
oh, yeah, they're everywhere.
Are they really?
Everywhere you look. Every stoplight, you'll look out there, you'll see them.
That's unreal. Well, how'd you do?
We shot 16 iguanas, and then the second day we caught peacock bass and largemouth bass for about 4 hours.
Is there like a bag limit on iguanas, or is it
No,
unlimited?
no, he was expecting to kill 12, but we were all avid hunters, and we're not afraid to pull the trigger. So
Right.
it was his pellets, so we're letting it rip.
Well, the redneck in me's got to ask you this question: Did you get any of them iguanas mounted?
I have 4 in the freezer. I got to take outside St. Louis. Another buddy of a buddy, Coy, that does alligators down south. He lives up in Missouri now.
He's gonna mount the iguanas.
He's gonna mount them for us.
Man, that'd be cool. I'd love to have an iguana.
And we have the back legs and the big chunk of the tail in the freezer. They say it's good, so we haven't tried it yet. We'll eat.
You like Crocodile Dundee? You like your medium rare goanna?
I don't know.
You don't know how that'll taste?
I don't know how any of it's going to taste.
What did you skin it out first?
Yeah, right there on the.
No kidding. Well, did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was fun.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was different.
Would that be a do-over if you had a chance?
Absolutely.
Boy, I've heard it all now, goanna hunts.
Yeah.
I guess that's a little thing that'd be pretty interesting. Now, you guys, how'd your alligator season go this year? You go to Louisiana for your alligator hunts?
Yes.
How'd you do?
We have access to 4 tags, so we killed 4 gators.
Really?
Yep.
What's the biggest one?
10'6". 10'6".
That's a pretty good gator.
Yeah, it was.
Now, they kill them like they do on the swamp people?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like you see on TV?
Except with a bang stick.
And a bang stick.
Yeah, 410 bang stick.
Well, I knew Florida was the bang stick capital, but I didn't know they used them there in Louisiana.
He got us one in. We tried it this year. It's
No
pretty
kidding.
fun. Yeah, it's fun.
A lot of fun. I've never been gator hunting. I've always wanted to go, but
We just have to come down.
sometimes you just can't do it. Well, you got a limited number of tags.
Yeah, but just going and experiencing.
Just being part of it?
Just being part of it's most fun anyway.
I'm telling you, that sounds like that'd be a blast.
We'll shoot teal in the mornings. We go during teal season, so we'll teal hunt in the morning, and then go run gator lines.
Run gator lines after you bird hunt.
Yep.
That's a pretty good weekend, ain't it?
Yeah. We shot our limited teal a couple mornings.
My good. Just out of curiosity, what do you think? How many outfitted jobs will you do a year, you think? You try to do 1 or 2 a month, or you stay busy year round, or you?
Usually try to do at least a couple a month.
Couple of months?
Yeah.
And you guys have covered it all, ain't you?
Yeah.
You run with a pretty rough crowd. I've met some of them boys in Missouri, and yeah, y'all are different animals over there, but it's okay. We got buddies everywhere we go. Old Brian Berger, I don't know, there's something wrong with him. Really, something wrong with him. But
yeah, when we leave here, he's loaded. I talked to him today. He's got everything loaded.
Ready for deer season.
When I get back, I'll just trade trucks, drop these guys off, and then we'll head out to his place.
Yeah, I ain't never going turkey hunt with him again. But boy, that was an experience, wasn't it?
We told you that bird was there.
I'm telling you, them birds was there. He just didn't tell me where, but it worked out.
I shot that bird right where you was hunting.
We all had the same chance, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's the way it goes sometimes. I always told somebody, they asked me one time, they said, what kind of hunting buddy do you want? I said, I wouldn't have a hunting buddy that didn't dry hole me. So, that's why we get along so good. It's a pretty good deal. But, Kevin, I just appreciate your friendship over the years, man. It's more than just hunting, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. We
have a good time. And I know I come up to your trade show last year, and we got to, you had that outdoor show, and we got to act a fool and have fun. And, man, we just had us a blast up there.
Yeah.
I think I'm coming back again this year if they'll let me back in Cape Girardeau.
Oh, yeah. You can stay at Fruitland. We'll drive in the Cape. They want to know you're there.
We'll go in. That wouldn't be the first place I've had to go into in the cover of darkness. But
hey, if they're going to let Turtle Man and all them guys back in, they'll let you.
You know what? That was I had never seen. I've done a lot of shows, but that type of venue, it was different, and man, it was fantastic. Man, it was just like a hootenanny, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And man, we had us a good time
every day.
Boy, we was except when I started giving stuff away. Your wife kind of gave me the hairy eyeball, but I don't guess I could blame her,
Yeah.
But
I'd have my back turned over dealing with somebody else. And I'd hear one heck of a sale going on in my store. Buy one, get one.
we had a pretty good time. I enjoyed that. I'd appreciate the invite, and man, that's just the way life is. You cherish the memories and cherish the friendships, and man, just live for the next hunt, And I think I'm going to come up and try to break my Missouri curse this spring. I may have to go to somebody else's farm,
Well, we got some scouted for you.
I heard that. That's
Well,
what you
you
said
go back
last
out.
year, but that's. I've been
Well,
to
I can't
Missouri
catch
twice.
them to tie 'em up.
Now listen, I cost myself the one turkey. Me and you was on. I walked down the mountain up the other side and busted that turkey out of there. So he was gobbling his head off, and I spooked him out. But that was a pretty good time.
Yeah, we won't be walking that hill.
Well,
I carry e-bikes now at the store. So,
I'm fixing to buy me one.
are you?
You
I'll
selling them?
sell. Yeah, I'll
Well,
sell them.
folks, we just found something new right there. Old Dad's fixing to get him an e-bike.
Yeah.
And but Kevin, you know my history. It's an honor to be able to get out and go like that. Because 2 years ago, I couldn't have made that trip with you, could have, up and down them hills.
No,
And
it was fun.
I've got my health back, and I got a new love for the outdoors. And I always tell everybody I'm going to ride this old body till the wheels fall off. So we got a lot of hunts in store for us.
I hope.
So listen, I'm in Manitoba this year because I went there before we went to Quebec. And I went up there and we went up there. And I always wanted to go to that part of Canada because they say you got a good chance of killing a colored bear. And you see a whole lot of bears. So I said, well, I'm going to go up there this year. Me and Jeff Deaver went. And we sat on stand there. Man, it was just like, it was bears everywhere. It was a whole lot different to Quebec because it's different because that's all farm country and stuff over there. How Quebec is where we hunt there. It's all national forest. But daggone, man, I seen first night on stand. I actually shot a big brown-faced bear, rolled him in the shoulder and rolled him over, and didn't get him out there. I said, man, get back up in the stand. So I said, okay, great, I'm good with that. And got in there, and I filmed the prettiest blonde bear for about an hour and a half. And I don't know why.
Filmed it.
I filmed it. I could have shot it, but I was seeing so many daggum bears, man. I said, well, I'll get it later, But then the reason I didn't is it run off. And I saw a blonde bear about 60 yards back in the woods. It made my jaw drop open. I said, man, that sucker will come in here, a big old boar. And I couldn't have got a shot. Now, if I'd have had a gun, I'd have laid him down, but I couldn't get to him with my bow. But, it was just bear after bear after bear. And finally, the second night there, I was sitting on stand, and this old joker behind me come out, and he was a really good bear. He was above the barrel, and, I probably could have waited, but I'm not known for patience when something walks up in front of me. And, man, I drawed back, and I laid that joker out there, and I heard him do that little old death moan, and I got over to him, boy, and I was just tickled to death. And that made Pope and Young, but, man, we had a great time. It was a good camp up there. We're going back again this year.
I think Brian wants to go with you.
Y'all would love that up there. I mean, that's a good hunt, and that's really a good hunt. We're going back again this year. I'm going to Alberta first. With me and Jeff D, we're going to Alberta. Then we're driving to Manitoba. Then we're coming home, and I'm getting in the truck going straight up to Quebec, where Bobby's running camp again, and see how that goes. And we're just, man, I'm just enjoying it, man. But that was a great hunt. There was just so many bears, man.
You did a lot of bear hunting this year.
I did a lot of bear hunting. I did 3 bear hunts. I did Manitoba, did Quebec, and me and Bobby went to Maine. So we've had 3 bear hunts, and I think I got 5 lined up for this coming season.
So you're going to be busy.
Plus all the turkey hunts we got. We're going to be in Florida, Missouri, Kansas, Wyoming, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, and maybe Michigan if we can squeeze it in. So I love it. Oh, and Texas. Going to Texas the first week in January with them. But yeah, we had a good time, man. That was fun out there, and it was all what you consider farm country, all hardwoods and acorns everywhere, and just agriculture, and
so a lot different hunting than Quebec.
A lot different, because up there how it is. It's all logging country and stuff, and all the hardwood pine thickets and stuff, and but I tell you, I've seen a lot more bears, but I think I love that country up there in Quebec about prettier than anything I ever been to. That's beautiful up there.
How long a trip is
that? To Manitoba?
Yeah.
Okay, it took me, wasn't that much difference. It took us like 24 hours to drive it from Tennessee.
So it'd be about the same.
About the same, and it's like a 21-hour drive to Quebec, so it's not a whole lot of difference. So, it just is what it is, and from where you're at there in the middle, you would probably be closer to where we're at, or to where we went than what we were.
Yeah, I could probably. It
Yeah,
wouldn't be that
and
far from me.
you know, they was some nice folks in camp, and we met an old guy there at. He hand makes longbows too. He makes Coda Longbows is the name of his bow company, and he's going to be in camp with us again this year. And I'm going to take my old stick bow, see if I can get one this year. But you meet a lot of good people.
We normally do on hunts.
We do.
I mean, really, everywhere we
It's
go.
hard to find people that's in the outdoors that ain't good people and have a lot in common. But man, we just had a ball up there. I mean, I sat up there with the outfitter in the old truck, and we just chewed the crap and chewed the fat and just talked about everything. Talked about youngins and talked about hunting and
Kind of like the guys this week.
man,
My
you
guys,
have
and
as
then-
much fun. I don't know how you do it, but man, I have as much fun just sitting around talking with the boys as I do getting out in the woods and shooting something.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's fun.
Like the other two that's here, Bob and Jeff.
Bob and Jeff.
Bob and
Yep.
Jeff. I didn't know them from Adam. You know, we're already. I mean, we
Easy to get to know them fellers, ain't it?
I even gave them Armstrong Outdoors
I
hat.
think Jeff's kind of one of them Pakawi Indians, ain't he? He's the one that stands up on the ridge and goes, "Where the Pakawi?" I mean, God bless him. He's got lost coming back to the lodge, didn't he?
It took him 2 hours to go get some tea and some drinks, and he forgot to get the tea.
It took him an hour and a half to get back from the IGA 4 miles away. So, but man, he come back with unsweet tea
After his second trip.
second trip. But now look, when I got to Quebec, Brian had already killed his bear. And what was we talking about? What happened on his hunt? He killed a pretty good bear, but
He watched it.
he shot one and then another one come out on him. Or did one try to get in a stand with him?
One tried to get in a stand with him.
Really?
He watched it. You know, he wasn't moving. And he said he glanced over again. It's gone. He thought, well, here it's coming. And he felt something move. Then it moved a little more. He's like, that's my stand moving. He said when he peeked over real slow, the bear was standing there on his back feet on his ladder, and they were looking eye to eye. I said, you got that on video, didn't you? He said, no, I was scared to death. He said, all I have is a bow. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was hoping it wasn't going to come and stand with me. And then it went down and run off, and then finally come back in again and killed it.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice
And then after he shot that, didn't he say he shot a sow? And after he shot that sow, didn't a boar come in there?
Well, I don't know. He was too shook up over telling me that story. I don't remember the rest of it. I was laughing too hard at that.
Yeah, I think he said that they was one of the boys said a boar come in, and maybe it was one of the other. No, it was one of them Amish boys that killed one. And after they shot, the big old boar come in and was beating up on the bear he shot.
That and like minutes later
Yeah,
after they
just
left,
minutes
he
later,
come
yeah,
back in.
because that was in the rut, man. That's fun hunting up there. But this is probably more bears shot this year that I can remember and not recovered. I mean, Bobby's shot twice and didn't recover either one. Bradley shot one, which we should have recovered, but we didn't get it. One of the other boys shot that sat on the stand I sat on, and we didn't find his bear. Another boy shot, we didn't find his bear. I think out of our camp, we only had 2 people that didn't see bears. That was Dave Finley, which is unusual for him because he shoots a bear the first or second night every year. And one of our boys, Josh from Kentucky, didn't shoot one. He didn't see one. But everybody else shot bears, and I think out of 10 people that shot, 8 out of the 10 shot, and we found half the bears. The rest of them just couldn't find them. And so that's just the way it goes. But now you're not going to see a lot of bears up there where we hunt in Quebec.
I set 5 days this year.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, in the years past, I've killed mine.
And I'm
first
kind of
couple
lucky
days.
because I generally see a bear every night. And so you might, if you see one bear a week, you've done good.
We gotta get Sean Wren back up there.
Well, now listen, what I understand, them stands that we had last year, that Darryl got off some of the locals up there. They're going to let him have them back again this year, so that made a big old difference too.
It did. We killed quite a few bears.
There was like 10 bear killed off that 9 boars, and that one big sow that Bradley shot that everybody was trying to get. That big sow had a big old pumpkin head on her. But we had a good time on that, man. And I'm looking forward to our next adventure. What you got coming up next?
I'll be back here with with
That's
the
gonna
cotton, with the cottons.
That's going to be in the spring, ain't it?
What? The cottons? No, 3 weeks. Allie and Clint Cotton, the Adventures Allie and Clint.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're bringing their little
Oh, the
girl.
Cottons, they're coming
Yeah.
in 3 weeks.
They're bringing
Okay.
their little girl over.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. So they're gonna shoot hogs, and their oldest little girl. But
Have I got them down?
I hope. Yeah. I hope.
Well, I have to check that out. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, we better look at the schedule. I think me and Bobby looked at it.
Okay. I can't wait to see it. Now, Allie, she got a neat job, didn't she? She's working for that Antique Roadshow now, isn't she?
Yeah, one of them.
She's
traveling and
she got her a job on the camera crew for the that guy that travels and does the Antique Roadshow. I think that's who she's doing camera work for. I've been keeping up with him, man.
And then Clint got a promotion at work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's over at one of the camera. And then, of course, he wants a buddy deal. I'm like, y'all making too much money now. I ain't give you no discount. You know me.
That's how he keeps it. When we get him in here, I'm going to get him and Bobby up here and talk about Bobby sneaking up and catching that wild hog by the back feet for him to stab.
Yeah.
Man, wasn't that something?
That was
exciting.
But
But they're good people, too. And, boy, Allie, I'm going to tell you what. She is, when it comes to camera work and video work, she's the one that did our little promo for our bear hunting in Canada. Man, she's sharp as a tack, ain't she?
She is.
And
Really
cute as a
good
button
people.
and sharp as a tack. That's a bad combination in a woman right there. But old Clint, they're a good family. But well, they're a blessing to be around, and they make everybody better that knows them. And I
they're
just
really
love
good
for my friends to do good and do better. So I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Yeah, they'll be here in a few
Well,
weeks.
good. Well, good.
You get me one of the little girls?
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The apple didn't fall far from the tree for Clint with them. So
No, they didn't.
they're a
Did they?
handful.
Well, they got the go-getters in them, don't they?
Yeah.
And that old Clint, he's something else. But, yeah, they're good people, and I'm looking forward to seeing them again. Well, Kevin, I'm out of here.
All right. I'm going to go see what everybody's doing at the lodge.
Till next time.
Yep.
Peace out. Folks, keep chasing the dream.